Yo, what's good, man? This is Issy Pinchal Podcast with your one and only host, Glory. Boy, this is part 2. Yeah, man. Part 2. Now let's talk about just in general. I mean, in terms of like, how do you see support in terms of like, for example, you have friends, you have family. Like, how do you want them to support you as an artist going forward?
Support to me is patience, honestly. Patience. I just ask for a lot of understanding and time. When I take this space to get in my creative zone, I really need that space from people, but I need to know that you're going to be there when I'm done. Because it takes me a long time sometimes, Sometimes I'm dealing with mental health. Sometimes I'm just dealing with that time where I isolate myself because I work better when I'm alone.
Right.
I do work better when I'm alone. I work better when I'm not talking to people until after. Once I create what I create, then I'm happy to show you what I made after. And I'll be like, yeah, you want to hear some unreleased or you want to come to the studio with me? I don't usually like letting people come to the studio with me. But when I do, I like to show them like, yo, this is what I was working on. And I'm really proud. So I hope that you have the same reaction and love for music as I do. Because I usually only show it to people who appreciate music as much as I do.
Nah, for sure. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to show actually people that actually appreciate what you're doing. Because the more people that you show that don't really appreciate what you're doing, it's going to actually pull you down, It's like you surround yourself around the people that like and do this, like mostly like the same thing that you do on a daily basis, and you become just like them, because you like music. Surround yourself around a lot of people that love music, a lot of musicians, so you can learn from each other. And also like in Buffalo, like how do you feel like the support coming your way in terms of like Buffalo community itself?
I feel like the support here is a little bit iffy. As far as the people who already personally know me, they've been very, very supportive. But as far as everyone else, it took me some time because I was so young. I was still in school, so I'm just now in that spot where I had to go and like let people know, like, yo, this is me, and like, right. Yes, I'm this young, but take me seriously because I'm doing a lot better than those who have been doing this for like over a decade. It's like I'm at a point where, especially the older people, sometimes look at me and it's just like they feel, a little. There's a little bit of envy there.
Oh, it be them all heads.
It'd be a little bit of envy there. They'd be like, "You're good, but I just feel like I'm better than you because I've been doing this so long."
Somebody said that to you?
No, that's just how they are.
Oh, like the look, right?
Yeah, it's that energy. You can feel that. You can feel that. Anyone can feel that type of energy. It's like envy and just jealousy, and it's what's that word? It's just like I can't think of it right now, but I just know that if I give you an example, like I'm at a show, somebody come up to me and they're like, "Yeah, you're good. You're really good. I've been doing this for really long and you're good for a girl or you're good for your age." I'm just like, okay, it don't matter how old I am or what gender I am. I'm like, music is music at the end of the day. Art is art. I'm like, if you made it, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
Man.
You wouldn't be talking to me.
that's what's wrong with our city though. Like, let me not just say our city. That's what's wrong with like some people in general. You feel me?
In the music industry in general.
Music. No, not just that. Like in everything. You know, people be really hating, bro. Like people who actually see how dedicated, how like, motivated you are towards your work and grind, right. And still try to find some negative things to kind of like slip out the way just so they can say it to you. You feel me? And they know why they're doing that, because the more negative things you hear, if you're not like mentally strong, mentally prepared for the hate, for the love, for the weird energy, like you gonna go down. You feel me?
And that's exactly what they want.
Yeah. So like the more you hear those stuff, that's why you have to be prepared too. Yeah. When you, for example, you just started doing your music, you're going hard. So like you have to understand there's gonna be a lot of criticism. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of people coming to you telling you, you know what, I like your song, but you could have done this. And you know what that does to you as an artist? Like, you will spend like hours in the studio
overthinking it now.
And somebody telling you like you could have done this. Now it's gonna go through your, but if you mentally prepared, you're not gonna let that shit get to you. You're gonna be like, oh shit. All right, thank you, man.
Right.
Now you're gonna do better the next time just to prove them wrong. They're gonna still come to you and say the same thing.
Yeah.
Trust me. If there's a lot of envy, but
sometimes I just want to see them try themselves then.
Hey, they're not gonna do that because they know who they are. Especially them whole heads that haven't made it, but still trying to pick on like people who are younger than them. Like, come on, bro. Like, you should be actually supportive. You should be actually giving game.
Word.
Proper game.
And it's literally like it's a kid chasing their dreams. Like, that used to be you.
Give them
so why
game.
would you ever do the opposite? That's probably what they dealt with when they were younger, you know? So then they went and just, now they're trying to do the same thing and throw it at us.
I'm telling you, that's it. That's it. But you know what? Don't let that shit stop your grind, man. I'm telling you. Because me personally, like you said, envy and shit, like I come around niggas, like energy is real. Energy is real. I come around people who, like, I sense their energy. I'm like, bro, like, I'm just not feeling like I should be here because there's a lot of fake love, you know, fake love, fake support. And when niggas see me, they be like,
genuine.
Hey, not genuine. Like, when people see me, I'm telling you, like, with my podcast, like, I've been doing this for like 2 years now, 2 years and a half. Grinding by myself, you know, like, I do it all. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm begging people for support. I never beg for no support, but because I know who I am. But like, I post, I share, I promote my stuff. Like, I share other people's stuff. I show love, supporter, you know, like, other people, I share this stuff. I show love, like, no hate, no nothing, because that's not in my veins. Like, if we were to go to the doctors, if we were to go to the doctors and kind of like check my blood, and they're not gonna find no envy, no hate, no nothing. Ain't no hate in my blood, man.
I know that's right.
Like, I'll see somebody doing something, I don't even know them. I'm like, yo, bro, I fuck with that. I see somebody dressing nice, I look at them, I'm like, yo, bro, that's drippy. Because I be drippy too. So like, I'm like, yo, that's drippy, bro. Like, what did you get that from?
Comfortable with yourself.
I'm comfortable. I know who I am.
Yes.
And when you know yourself so much that you know you're capable of doing something, you never gonna hate nobody.
But it's talk.
You know what I'm saying?
You speaking jazz.
hey, I'm telling you, same with you though, with your music. You know, if you know you're good at it, and you see somebody doing so good. I mean, you've actually commented on some of the artists like that I've shot some episode with. You're like, yo, man, I listened to him. Like,
oh yeah, for a fact.
I'm like, wow.
I really be supporting people here, especially, and you've worked with artists that I've been wanting to work with in this city. So it's just like, it was really cool to see. I'm like, yo, like, I know him personally, but he also knows them personally, you know. And it's like, I really do look up to the people in my city. I just wish they had that same energy towards me, but they don't. It's like, they know who I am, but they don't bother to acknowledge that I exist.
People don't get why people move out of this place. I'm telling you the reason why. Yo, tell me how many Buffalo artists you see on the billboard. There's so many talents here. There's so many talented people here. But the only reason why they're not so far ahead is because there's so much hate, envy, and it takes 2 seconds to support one another. But it's like there's so much competition that's so negative. You know,
it's competition.
There's competition is good. Yes.
It's good. It gives you motivation. Some people take it as motivation.
Exactly. But if you out here doing competition in a negative manner, bro, you never gonna make it.
Never.
I'm telling you, no cap.
He ain't lie.
Keep going.
What Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the hell. He just dipped on me.
The funny thing is, like, I told her to keep going because I was shaking the camera, man.
I was just agreeing.
No way.
It was the panic. You know, like when you leave your kid. No, like when your parents took you to the store and then they forgot something and you was just standing at the register and the line started moving fast.
Oh, yo. And you don't got the card to pay for the groceries.
I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
And they already scanned everything. Now you're just waiting. You just
standing there
looking around.
And then there's a whole line behind you too. Now
you start pretending like, Stop pretending
it's the panic.
I'm telling you.
That's how I felt for a second.
Nah,
you can't do that to me, man.
My bad. But yeah, man, like we were saying, the only reason why a lot of people here they're not going so far is because they competing with a bad manner. You know, like you competing with negative manner instead of positive manner. You feel me?
And people definitely reject teamwork here. I don't know what that's about, but they do not believe in working together.
They don't believe that.
It's very rare to see. When I see it, I'm very happy. And I tell them, like, yo, like, I'm going to pop out to this event. Or, oh, yeah, of course, I'd love to come here. Da-da-da-da. But then there's people who go and then leave. Or, like, you going to come there and then not buy it, and you knew what this event was. If it's somebody, like, there's vendors, there's merchandise, like, people always got some type of small business. We always put on, when we have those events, we make sure everybody got their own business in there, and they got tables set up, and then they don't buy it. They just look at you. Like, you just window shopping in the mall.
You know what's funny, though? So, like, I got my business cards, and then I pass out my business cards, like, to everybody. And one thing, like, I don't let shit get to me, though. But this one kind of, like, made me think about our people in our community. And I was like, these people are so bougie. Like, they're so full of themselves.
The ghetto is bougie.
They don't really got nothing going on for themselves. You feel me? Yeah. So this one shorty, like, was Savoy. And people were having fun, and I saw these people standing outside. I'm like, oh shoot! I started giving the cards to her friends and shit. Boom, boom, boom. I got to her. She was like, nah, I don't want it. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem.
That's fine.
I'm like, that's fine. Like, I'm not bothered with it. But then just looking at it, like, your friends just took it. Yeah. But you just want to be so different. But then later on, she acted like she wanted it, like the card. You know, after her friends took it. So it's like in Buffalo, it's like a lot of people just want to be so different. Yeah. But like in terms of like showing support and love, like you don't even have to search me up. Just pick up that little card.
Simple.
You know? Take it. Maybe drop it somewhere at your house. Somebody gonna pick it up.
That's a fact.
Somebody gonna search it.
The amount of times I found business cards and I didn't get handed. Like, exactly. Nobody gave them to me, but I look and I be like, what is this? I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of intrigued. I'm going to go look it up, and I do. You know what? It put me in the right spots.
Right.
Every time.
Nah, seriously. And also, another thing, you mentioned about just being an artist, as a female artist. Like, how do you feel when you're on that stage competing against male artists? Like, do you feel like you being, like, do you feel like they go against you or they support you, like, in any type of way?
I would say both. Really, just both, because it's definitely there's a part of the crowd where the guys are impressed, and then there's another part of the crowd where the guys are pressed. You know what I mean? They be like, "You can rap like that?
What?
Like you're good?
What?
Ew,
bro." Nicki Minaj been killing the game for years. Cardi B been killing. I mean, Cardi B, the way she be rapping.
She just started, but I mean, she been out for a minute, but
right?
She definitely did her big one. Exactly. You know, she created a little bit of controversy. You know, it's the Team Nicki and Team Cardi now. Like, there's this little. They're like, okay, who's really the queen?
And who's that one shorty that used to go against Nicki? She from New York City, like
against Nicki.
Like, she used to beef with Nicki like crazy.
I can't even think.
Man, whoever she is,
I don't think I was ever phased because I've always been a Nicki fan. Just letting y'all know that right now.
You a barb.
I'm a barb.
She a barb.
Right.
But yeah, man. And also one other thing, like when you're on that stage though and you feel that energy, how do you like react to that energy?
Honestly, I be in my own world. I just hope I impact whoever impacts me. I always tell, like, you know, my other friends who be performing, I'll be like, never let the crowd work you. Always work with the crowd. You know what I mean? So, like, when I get on that stage, I'm like, I don't let y'all energy affect how I'm about to perform. I'm about to give it my all, and y'all gonna start bumping y'all heads regardless. And if you don't, you don't. That's not your cup of tea. That's cool. But somebody over there is sipping that shit. And you know what? Somebody's looking me up right now while I'm still performing.
You sipping chat, man.
Yeah, right?
They sip it, they eat it,
and they chat about it.
You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah.
Yeah, that's really this podcast really goated because that goes so many ways. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm telling you. But yeah, and also in terms of like, let's say, would you ever see your future in Buffalo? Like, if you was to stay here, because I mean, you're moving for school, but like just being an artist here, would you ever like see yourself like elevating in any type of way?
I feel like as I move out, I'm going to become successful the more I'm surrounded by a new crowd of people where I can start over my circle in my life and build a team. I do plan on coming back to Buffalo. I don't plan on living here though.
Right.
However, permanently, or I might own a little house or something, just in case I want to come back and visit. But my friends, family, the people who, stuck around for me since I started from the beginning, I'm moving them out too. But I'm going to come back, help the community. I definitely want to fix the roads in Buffalo. I don't know what the mayor doing. I don't know who's in charge of this city or whatever. But I want to fix the roads. Because the potholes is not cool.
Yeah, we got some potholes, but it's not that bad, though.
Schools.
Compared to like Rochester. Schools. Compared to Rochester and Syracuse, man, our roads are better than them.
I bet it is.
Hey, I'm just saying. We can't. I mean, shout out to whoever that's trying to fix the roads, man. Fix them, man, because I ain't trying to have issues with my tires.
Start in the hood.
I know.
Thank you.
I mean, that's what they do. They take all the money, they invest it in the suburbs.
And those places are already fine. They were perfect.
Yep, man. And also, let's talk about you just moving out and coming here to visit. That's what a lot of people actually do. There's so many people that are from Buffalo that moved out of Buffalo and they're so successful. And just meeting like a different crowd, like you said.
Right.
Like I realize strangers show the most support and love. They don't know you. They don't know what you do. But as soon as they figure out what you do, they're going to be on you 24/7, telling you how happy they are they met you. Like, how many people I've met, they used to be strangers, but I've met them and they're so happy for what I do. And I'm happy for what they do because I ain't no hater. Like I show them love, and our relationship is very strong because it was genuine. Like it wasn't no forced thing, no nothing. No, I'm telling you, when relationships are genuine, like just it flows.
I hear you. I'm just not good with eye contact.
Yeah.
You can't look at me because I'm gonna panic.
Oh, you gonna panic?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Don't be scared out here, man. You gotta live life fearless. You're Jamaican.
Oh my God.
You feel me? Yeah, I got some Jamaican friends, man. I got my brothers in Florida, Jamaican. I got my Haitian friends. My brother, shout out to my bros, you feel me? So I'm multicultural, you feel me? Yeah, so I respect all cultures. All cultures.
We're the most accepting people.
Hey, I'm telling you.
All right.
That's how it should be. But yeah, man, for the future of Buffalo, man, I gotta tell y'all, man, y'all need to stop hating. Y'all gotta show love. Y'all gotta show love to every artist as much as you show love to yourself. I'm not saying pour out all your energy. Nah, it takes 1 second. You can share this stuff. You can tune into this stuff. You can go to the concerts. You can do this. You can do that. You don't gotta do too much. Just one little thing can make a person feel so important and feel as if their work is not being it's not being taken for granted. You feel me? Wow. And shout out to all the Buffalo artists, man. All I gotta tell the Buffalo artists, just stay on your path, bro. Don't try to be like nobody. Like, I know there's artists in the industry that's making their music, but don't try to be like them. That you can be inspired by them, but be unique, be yourself. Produce music that actually tells your story, to a point where when you're out there, people know you for you because of your music.
Not just what everyone wants to hear.
Hey,
because we already have that.
That's huge.
Yeah,
that's huge. Tell your story.
It's a bunch of clones.
Stop
cloning, guys.
About your clones. I know a lot of niggas that be cloning, man.
Unoriginal.
But at the end of the day, man, be yourself, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Be yourself. People gonna love you even more. They're gonna respect you even more. The people that don't love you for you being yourself, man, they were never supposed to be there in the first place. Mm-hmm. I gotta stop taking. Man.
No, he's speaking facts. I can only agree with him.
Nah, cause it's true. It's true. It's true. You know. But yeah, man. Shout out to you. I wish you all the best. I want you to accomplish all your dreams, like in your music career. You feel me? Like music. If a lot of artists tend to go into like the film industry too. Like they want to do movies. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Shout out to all the Buffalo artists, entrepreneurs, everybody, man. This is Easy Pinch Out Podcast. And what I do is I bring people like, you know what I'm saying, to come onto my channel and just talk about their journey, you know, tell people about who they are. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to me. I want to thank me for everything. I want to thank me for the journey that I've been in so far, you know.
It was the pause.
You could do the same thing too.
Shout out to me.
Mm-hmm. What you want to think about yourself?
Shout out to Captivated C. Captivating. Captivating means charming and attracting crowds. I want y'all to forever be attracted to me and my energy. I'm a genuine person.
Shout out to you, man.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to me for working hard, man. Easy Pinch Out Podcast, man. 2.5 years. Been on the grind nonstop. I started this shit by myself. I'm still going on by myself. Still rocking by myself.
What I always say to you, Black excellence.
Black excellence.
I'm so
man.
proud of you.
People don't know that, man. Like all these equipments, everything, man. You gotta invest in yourself, man. Y'all Buffalo artists, invest in yourselves, man. Stop being cheap. Pay for your music videos, studio sessions. You know, get your shit out there.
Don't be cheap.
Don't be cheap, man. I'm telling you, people could spend $500 a week on weed, and they know they're an artist, and then they're begging a studio person like, "Yo, bro, please, bro, I just gotta record this song, bro.
But let me hit the blunt first."
Yeah, like, bro, you could have spent that $500 to buy yourself a mic and a mixer.
Or you could have did this from home.
Did this from home.
Or you could have just paid mix and mastering.
Pay them
$500.
You feel me?
Simple.
But they tend to like invest in yourselves.
Priorities, man. Is all messed up. Get your priorities together.
Invest in yourselves, man. And stop cloning, man. Stop being clones, bro. Like, be yourself.
I just seen 222 before it passed.
Hey, 2222222. Make a wish, man. Yo, this is bitch. Yo, this is Easy Pinch Out Podcast, man. With your one and only host, you know, Glory Boy. Thank you so much, Captivated C. You know, Captain C. Captivated C. You know, we had a great episode. This was part 2, and part 2, the reason why I wanted us to shoot it, just, you know, kind of like share wisdom.
Yeah.
You know, part 1, man, y'all tune in. We out of this.
Out.
Let's go.